one of the police raise a main shot.
In LA?
Hit the plus joint first,
Can you
please.
share what show it is?
Turn the camera. Let's take it out first, and then put it on the watching. But
What am I?
No, you can personally, bro. I just need to provide him with this long jack to the cat. What the fuck is that? That's nice. You've never been there. Long jack to the cat. Never been there.
Oh, y'all fixed it. Corey, how y'all doing? Oh, you just backed him up.
or just it is.
I feel like that shot is blowing out.
Which shot is blown out?
Bro, this shit doing so much to verify you not live, dog.
It ain't me. Well, it's a listening page. Why you just do it with your face?
That's your account, ain't it?
It's friendship and flow.
Right.
Just do it on a regular account, you saying? I mean, on your own account?
No, I'm saying going for the flow. You locking for the birthday and everything. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Maybe it was mine. I don't know, bro.
That was wrong.
All right, it's in practice mode. Just hold tight, and I can get this together.
It's no practice, not again.
Okay.
Why y'all so quiet? Because we don't lie.
I'm trying to get this shit set up.
Trying to get shit right. She press the button. That's it. Oh, yeah. Audio setup video is crowded. My back. Shit gets scary.
TikTok is live now.
TikTok? You already went live?
They put it on its own. It was on practice mode, and then it said go live.
It said fuck your practice. Pretty much.
So yeah, we just gotta be mindful of the conversation.
I would decide that.
So we're situated.
We can close it and go back live. Okay, no, I ain't got it yet. Or actually, leave it on. It's cool.
You gotta make sure you get removed.
You want to put it up here? You said you.
It's a narrow screen. It's a vertical screen. Unless you put it over there.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the feed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make me touch the camera. So.
I take camera.
Nah, just the leg of your thing did.
Hey, wait, very funny.
It did. The leg touched your spoon, man. Ain't no big deal.
It took a ready to fight though. Fuck, I ain't touch your camera.
I made sure you saw it. I ain't touched that there, okay? You was looking at me all the time. So I don't touch the camera.
I tell you, we're gonna work on your therapy.
Slipped out. It's not a big deal, my nigga.
Really ready to go, girl. Like,
Damn. It's like, man, I thought they was, I'm over here like this. I thought they were free.
That's what it said about me, eh?
Need some brackets.
I need some shit to drop down from the ceiling.
Those cantilever brackets from Circuit City.
Alright, one more thing.
You need a whole bunch of brackets on the wall.
Detail.
I don't have it attached to the drop on.
Man, that joint doing something.
They have around 820 of them.
That's not my, that's somebody in there. Somebody in there. All right, we got one viewer. Hello Kitties.
You got front of the other one. I'm saying, yo, what you doing?
Nah, they ain't fizzy. Okay, we got Anaya. Shouting the people out, bro. Still support.
I gotta remember to do the closeout segment too, stuff for the audio for the podcast.
So she said, "Hey, I'm Lotus." Yes,
Um,
type shit.
it'll be recording.
Yeah. Actually, let me get my eyes. Hey, do you still using the you're not using the mics, other mics, right?
No.
Okay.
Do you need a microphone?
No, I'm gonna put it on because I'm about to put this phone on stream.
Bro, I'm about to just hold that, Joe.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Sorry, I take up a lot of space.
Is the mic on the show?
No, I put it down.
Funny. He just laughed.
I'm just serious.
You need to get Ramad in the live. Bro.
Yeah.
You said no who?
This Ramad's live right here, dog. There you go. Look at you, dog. Look at you. Right. Looking like Afro Man over there.
All right, if we got breaks, we're not cutting the footage. We're just gonna let it run.
That's fine. I'm ready to go. We're gonna be waiting on the fucking the Green Mile to come sit down.
Right.
Green Mile, come on.
It's coffee like a drink.
Don't be on the set shit on yourself. Right. I gotta go. Hold up now. Hold up.
You gotta find
Somebody else.
Y'all get a cantilever mic.
I put hot sauce on burrito, baby.
We about to do the test.
All right, come on. Sit your big
I am trying to move.
Oh, try to balance. Try to put it in right there.
He said he trying to move to stop moving. Come on, he trying to move. Sorry, y'all. We're waiting on the Green Mile.
Let's fucking why is he standing there?
Because I'm trying to put this bitch. What you do this?
It's a tripod. I understand. It squeezes the phone.
Shit, I got enough.
We definitely
Right there.
Nah, it's so close.
It's so
Put that.
like
You don't want to put that on the bar, like with my bar by that basket.
just hold it for now.
All right, I'm putting it on your phone. I just put it on your phone. Hold up.
What about that one right there? Just put it wide. I can't do a wide shot like a Oh, you can't set like the camera angle in there.
What's wrong with it?
Oh shit, we went out through here.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's what you doing.
There you go.
Think Quentin Tarantino over here doing it.
Look,
Just put this shit
This
in.
is perfect.
It's behind this.
This thing is holding it.
that's perfect. I mean, I was trying to
Behind this.
Recording, Klaus. You need to record it from here out. Like that's
You can make it taller if you want.
yeah, why don't you put it above that? Well, it's okay if other cameras in the way.
Yes, it's behind this.
It's behind the scene.
That's as tall as it
I
gets.
just need to get everybody in the scene right now. I can't get everybody in there.
That's no, it's at the
Said I
bottom.
could make
It's at the bottom. The bottom. We made it shorter, but go ahead.
My bad, I got you. Go ahead. I'm not gonna worry about this.
All right, we gotta
You
walk.
gotta stand. You gotta be able to like
You gotta
sit your
walk.
black ass down so you're not moving.
Rather him than me. Rather him than me, dog.
Yes.
Hey, getting Vermont. This is what I go to the regular movie.
I'm gonna sound so much better. My God.
It's all on one without using the other track. We'll get on the wiser.
It should be actually. Calm this shit down.
Don't touch that camera.
Got you.
You got that joint standing like Kane and Undertaker.
Who's smacking?
Yeah, I can hit that shit. Your mic is too far away from me, by the way.
So, kids,
Hey, real quick,
I think it's time.
can the audience chime in?
no.
You good. You good.
Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't touch.
Watch that cord, Don. Say.
I got
My stomach let it touch the mic.
Constantly.
So that drink like he
Hey, can you tilt your mic up? Look, right. Anyway, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, right there.
better.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, testing. Who else you need to test?
It's none of this over with you.
Yeah. Give us.
Yeah. I need more than that. Like, just say a sentence.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? See, you wouldn't have mic stuck. Yeah. You wouldn't even grabbing the mic.
Tell us if you stand,
Put it
you
on.
got no-
You want to make it, no, you want to make it up, use the big knob. Big knob, loosen the big knob. And that's your,
Yeah,
that's your knob.
That's good. Yeah, you can't get no lower because that's like really the lowest it goes. So that's, and you sound good, but I need you to do it again since you touched the button.
Yeah. Can you hear me? For sure.
Down there.
No one is talking so much. Top regular. Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. No, but is that how you gonna talk? Like you bring it down?
Yeah, talk how you talk on the podcast. Like just like talk like a normal speaking voice.
Mic check 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. That's a good blunt.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we?
Behind the scenes.
Before we start filming, I don't want to interrupt y'all.
Name the shit.
Jamal.
It's a stage man, bro.
Ball and about job.
It's all about. Y'all gotta be quiet.
All the good laughs and all the good vibes, and this is what it's all about right here.
All right, Jason.
1 2, ready to go. Walking to friendship and flow. Let's go.
All right, John, one more time.
Mic check 1 2. Friendship and flow.
All right, Stunner.
Yeah, bitch. I heard 93 rappers say bitch like me.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck with that too, bro.
West Coast say.
Come on now.
Love the two. All right.
What's going on? We not rain on any. None of them
How
are
that joint look? That joint look cool. Hey,
Audio is-
All right.
Let me channel 1.
how that joint look? That joint cool. You can make that joint taller too, probably.
Cool.
I'm getting pretty funny.
But how is small? How is small like having around? Last thing I want for the year.
That joint's on the slide. That was a good pass.
It's a good one.
I'm going to catch
I
it.
got to catch up to you, please. You got to get something.
Hold on.
You a little bit in the camera.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Yeah, got a whole podcast. Come on. Worry about that shit. He was Jamal, stand in front of that goddamn camera. He gonna have 45 minutes to get as many pictures as he wants.
Mm-hmm.
We in the game.
Are we
Fuck
lucky?
yeah.
It is. I gotta turn it. I don't get my phone to turn it
Yeah,
on.
these lights are real. I don't know.
Nah, it's way too bright.
It's too bright.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
I would have to unlock my phone and turn that AC down, but they got my phone. And that would, if I ask, that ain't gonna work.
What do you mean? I can give it to you right now. Pause.
Have your phone, bro.
That's okay.
Have your phone. Is that my phone?
It's right here.
I don't know if it's
Oh, you talking about the AC?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely turn that.
Nigga, I'm sitting there sweating already.
It's because of these lights. These lights are pumping out, man.
It's usually freezing out there. Like,
Yeah.
real.
Difficult it is for me to just start a show.
GTS.
You right, bottle for your guests. I don't think we'll leave now. Podcast is over.
Hey, phones on the side. Phones on the side.
Let's go. As soon as he give me the cue,
You turn the air on?
Phones on silent.
yes, my phone is on.
I'm just gonna-
Take it off.
Actually,
I can feel it. I can feel it now. Damn, you got everything got a remote.
I do need to find this on.
Hey, since this not doing that, we could move.
I can feel the air now.
Now say, grab over the phones off the pool table, please.
I can feel the air right now.
We don't need this tripod, bro.
What?
The one that ain't got
No,
nothing.
the one right here, we don't.
It ain't in the way. is it?
It's,
Letters, no letters.
it's in the way of a model.
Yes. It's from the
You good on glasses or anything, like, it's not showing up?
All y'all niggas.
It's just an experience. There's nothing you can do about that. Your face, your text, your face, but it's nothing I can do about it.
I can send you them all.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I could.
You want to take a photo? You want to? Can you see?
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm okay. I don't give my hair right now.
Test. Yeah, okay. Ready?
Oh, so, yeah.
Alright, you about to hit, you about to go live, you about to go live, give it a second. You ready, steady? You ready? Good, alright, bam. What's up, friends? Welcome to another episode of Friendship and Flow. We're back, man. It's been a minute. We took a little break after a good little, I won't say hiatus, not hiatus, that's too long. We had a lot going on, but today I'm joined by my normal good guest, my good man, my co-host, Ramon Powell. Actually, we're gonna start that whole thing over. All right. We're gonna start that whole thing over from the top, and I'm gonna give Jamal a chance to get comfortable. You took a Father's Day break, that's what it was.
What?
Are you ready? All right.
Oh,
bye week.
I'm just adjusting settings.
All right, one time, you about to start. 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, friends? Welcome back to another episode of Friendship and Flow. I'm your host, Jason Miller, and I'm joined by my good man, Ramon Powell. And we are back on Friendship and Flow, and we took a slight little break after Father's Day. I had a lot going on, comedy shows, reality TV shows, regular shows, and everything like that. But on today's set, man, I'm joined by my other two good men. I got my man, Mr. Donovan, got Spard over here, and we got the stunner for Vegas. Stunner Backfoot, man, Mr. 1200, all those other good things. That's my cousin, my family over there. And I'm excited to bring another episode back, man. It's been a little second, but we about to get this Friendship and Flow back flowing like it's supposed to be. Hopefully I missed us, but we got some good content, man. So, Ramon, how you been?
Shoot, yeah, I've been good, man. You know what I'm saying? Life, but we've got locked in, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Yes, sir.
Donovan, where you been at?
Man, I've been working, bro, grinding.
I feel you. Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, appreciate being here, man.
Stunner, welcome back. We have no real footage of Stunner released, but he's been here 4 times.
6 time. I'm grateful to be here still. This first off filming a movie, Black Honey, that'll be on Tubi soon. Levi's Boys, that's on Tubi soon. Featuring with Jason, we got a series we just
Yes.
of course, so they're gonna start shooting that. I think like next week, the big one. Next week, when I'm gonna see it. So
For sure.
Yeah, you know.
Yes, if you haven't already, check out Welcome to Chocolate City on YouTube. It's a new series that I'm casted in. Stunner's casted in. It's pretty dope, y'all. It's
shout out to Kessler too. You know?
Yeah, shout out to the director, Caleb, for putting that together, man. It's definitely a series I think worth checking out if you haven't. I'm excited about it. It was my first time getting into that, but it's the first of many because we're working on a lot of other things in the pipeline. So expect a lot more from us on YouTube and all the other streaming platforms, man. But let's get into some good topics, man. Everybody get this thing going. All right, so we got to start off with some little low hanging fruit. See what's what. Let's tap in on this Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. No, it's low hanging fruit, man. You gotta tap in on that. The only reason I want to tap in on it is because from a perspective that you went from one situation, maybe that didn't work out. That is what it is. I think that's like whatever. And then everybody talks about how you go from one similar dude to another
Is
similar
that
dude.
really the topic, though? Is that really the topic? Like her leaving another dude for another dude? Or is it the day old trash?
That's what I was going to get to. That's what I was going to get to. The topic is how he was. I mean, all right. The topic is this: that Stephon Diggs, they broke up. Whatever the reason they broke up, they was caked up, right? Well, he just said the reason why he let her go is because her stuff smelled like
Her BBL.
day old trash. Yeah, her BBL smelled like day old trash. So you don't think they broke up?
No, he put cap under that. It wasn't supposed to. He's saying that he put cap under this.
So he's saying he didn't say that. So you think that's fake news?
He put cap on the.
Okay. Well, I mean, that was I was gonna say.
So shout out to Cardi and stuff though. Yeah.
So let's just stay on that topic. Though the topic is that you be with like how people will be with somebody doing all of this stuff, but then all of a sudden, now all of a sudden they stink or it wasn't this and you trash. But that was your favorite thing, and now all of a sudden it's trash. I just don't like when dudes. It's almost like a dude when he get carried and don't want her number. Like you ain't get your number. Yeah, bro. Stupid girl. She weak anyway. Like bro, now you look.
I didn't want that anyway. Why?
So this I guess since that's cap, I guess we got. Is that one done?
It's you know for sure it's gonna go. He said that's cap. It's not letting that go.
I didn't see that, but
I seen that.
I know you got you got your hair on that stuff, so I don't.
He ain't let that go that way. Sorry.
Yeah, like for me, I don't know, like I don't trip off of like stuff like that. Once I let you go or you let me go, it's you do whatever the hell you want to do. Just I always say just move accordingly.
Very
Just,
good.
just be respectful, right? If you want, because again, both people can be disrespectful.
Facts.
You know, in those situations, I just say, you know, just keep it respectful. I try to do, you know, certain things, keep from out of your sight if it's too early, you know, but vice versa. And that's always just out of respect for whoever it was, regardless of, you know, how y'all broke up or how y'all left the situation. I think it should always just be a little cordial, unless you petty. It's a lot of petty conflicts out there. So,
Pause.
yep. I'll say petty whites. You got petty pentagraphs. You got some petty wops. You got some lot of petties out there. So,
So let me touch on this since we're gonna go a different direction because my man Don said we were talking about this. We seen a post that was talking about pretty privilege, but pretty privilege for men. And it's called, what is it called, Dante? It's a handsome handouts.
Yeah.
It's called handsome handouts. So she brings up the topic that attractive men have handsome handouts, meaning that all that 6'5", you gotta make $200,000, $300,000, $1 million. You gotta all of this. When he handsome and he walk up, it's like, girl, I don't know what else listening. Whatever you talking about, I'm talking about.
buy him whatever he want.
But at the same time, you gotta have. Some people was like, well, I don't, they ain't experience handsome handouts. So I mean, what's your thoughts on? I've been on the handsome handouts side before, but I've also been in rooms where I might not have been the handsome handout. Might have been, you know what I'm saying? I might have been a 5 out of all the 10s.
I think it's definitely a better perspective. It's called the triple sixes. So typically 6 foot, 6 figures, 6 inches.
That's the devil, basically.
Basically what they ask you. That's the triple sixes. Yeah.
He said the triple six. So you out here been the devil.
Who? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You got what you say? 6 foot.
6 foot, 6 figures, 6 inches.
Oh, 6 inches. I thought it was 6 pounds. This man is saying.
At least 6 inches. There's definitely like for them. That's what they
I
said.
know we thought it was 6 packs. He said 6 inches.
Maybe I feel beat up too.
And you know that baby, that's the true 6, whatever it is.
That's what I read. I saw them post somewhere.
So I guess is if you follow a person that knows what they bring to the table and they kind of leverage it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a bad drink.
As you should. I feel like you
You
should.
think you should?
Yeah, you should leverage.
It's a pretty brilliant handsome handouts.
Because you definitely you can get away with more shit, right? Certain things, right? Than you would if you were not as attractive or not as blessed or not as making as much. So there's certain shit that I'm sure
It's true.
there's certain shit that a woman will not take from disrespectful or broke dude, but they will say, you know what, you might be right on this one. if he paying for everything. Like everything's like, you know what, you right, baby.
No, I feel you. It's definitely like,
if you pick your battles or something.
no, it's definitely like, bro. I mean, everybody gets away with something.
I would say this. I would say this because I'm saying. I mean, it's just me keeping it just overly P. I ain't saying guys who was not handsome get handsome handouts.
True.
It was all in how you going,
How you carry yourself.
Breaking too though. You know what I'm saying?
Swag is definitely a
I
value.
was saying it.
Yeah.
I think swag going on way.
That's why goes on. Like you ain't got to forget it. Like
I think that's what separates a pretty chick from a bad chick. Just like a 7 can be a 10 if she bad. As
Facts.
and a 10 can be completely gorgeous, but just be like, she just.
A 10 could be a 5, depending on the first 30 seconds of her mouth.
But then that doesn't make her attention. I mean, that's what I think. Like,
Well, pretty much.
yeah, exactly. Looks wise, you would say that, but like I said, to me, a 10 is a full package, right? That's a smart. She, she's pretty. She's, she got her own stuff. Like that's a 10 to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I don't think 7s are bad because I mean, shit, we all got high school diplomas over, 70%.
I'm for real.
You know what I'm saying? C's get degrees, they say.
Where was you going with that?
Where I went.
Like I told my homie, they was like, we were talking about something, it was like I told him, like, bro, it's somebody very like, however you
Facts.
look at it, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really on how you view it, because somebody you might feel like somebody's not bad. I'm like, man, she bad. You might feel like she ain't.
That's perspective. That's perspective.
Oh, that goes back to what I said in the other drink. When I was like, my 10 might be somebody else's 4, and your 4.
That's a huge
Like
gap.
him.
Great on the turn over there.
My 10 might be your 7.
Right, yeah.
And your 7, you know what I'm saying? Might 10, whatever the case is. Say, all right, that's what it is. I ain't gonna lie, she gonna work. She
Listen, some days she up here, right? But on the regular, she like 2. You know what I'm saying? And till she get dressed up.
Hey.
She's a lot.
All right, so let me go into this, dog. Y'all look crazy. All right, so our first real topic is, let's talk about like, you out with somebody or you dating someone, right? And y'all out. And you step off, you go to the bar, you go to the bathroom, this and third, and you come back and your shorty or somebody's in your shorty face. Like somebody's in your chick face, like rapping. How do you play this situation? I want everybody's perspective on how you play this situation.
I think the last.
I'm gonna take this first because I said this earlier. I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, right? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the jungle for real, bro. Like, you're not gonna stop no band line or tiger. They coming regardless.
True.
They're coming regardless. Now, it's all about the foundation that's being set or that has been laid, or if it's a foundation at all. You know what I'm saying? Because people will be together, but you'll be surprised how many times people don't speak about these incidents that may occur. Like, listen, man, certain things, certain situations, when we're in public, you should be conducting yourself like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think those conversations need to be had, but people don't even, they look past that and they skip that. So it's like somebody like me, I'm going to want to see what you're going to do. Because I feel like I'm a fly dude. I feel like I want to see what you're going to do with somebody like me.
Yeah.
What up on you? Like, I want to see what you're going to do. I want to see what you're going to do. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it ain't even about what nobody else do. It's about the foundation you set. The foundation being laid, that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really got to worry about it. If you stand on it like that, but if the foundation has not been set, get ready, set. I want to go. You feel me?
Yeah, I like what he said, man. And I made the mistake in my past because, man, I feel like there's a universal understanding of respect. And I consider it to be common sense.
See, I'm do that.
But
I'm common sense to be common.
Exactly.
That's why I said you hit on a good point of laying the foundation because
It got to the.
I make the assumption that, oh no, she ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying?
You find out.
And I found out she's stupid. It's like they make me look stupid.
Listen.
And I'm mad, you know what I'm saying? In my feelings. But what you said, I realized, dang, I really ain't laid a foundation. I just thought that was common sense. But go ahead.
Because it's like, now, I wouldn't necessarily say you was doing it all because, again, if the foundation was not laid, then that's all it was. It ain't no right or wrong on that. But the thing was, if that foundation, no, that's a fact. The foundation had been laid, and then the violations would occur, then you can feel like how you want to feel. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, people would take that and I'm about to $100 with this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Where you at with it?
So yeah, I'm along the lines of that as well. Like I definitely feel like you do need to establish, the rules within the relationship. If y'all are y'all dating, okay, y'all on a date or whatever, and somebody do that. But I also say is act accordingly, right? So just do on those as you want them to do on you. If you don't want me talking to somebody else, then your ass should be talking to somebody else either, right? So that's just being real. So if you cool with that, then I'm cool. But again, that's how it's your game.
But people don't-
If that's
people don't
that's the
say
game,
that.
if that's the game you want to play, okay, that's cool. But just understand this: don't get pissed when it, because what I'm telling you right now, I'm the type of person that you can play a game, but I promise you, I will play that game a hell of a lot better if that's what you're trying to do. I'm not going into that situation thinking that that's what I'm trying to do. So for me, yes, if I'm sitting there, if I walk away, like for me, it is a huge compliment, right? For one, because I think nobody wants a woman that is not getting attention from other dudes. Obviously, you want her to be attractive. You want her to be someone that you feel as though like other men, you know,
Right.
would want her. No one wants like the girl, right?
Right.
So my thing is like this, that's the biggest compliment they can do. And I'm just gonna sit back and watch because I want you to talk. Because if I go to you, that's to me, that's almost an altercation in a sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I need her to handle that. I need her to say,
Until you see, yeah.
now, if the dude gets aggressive and he trying to be disrespectful, hold up, fam. She told you no. She with me. She's being very respectful by at least telling you that because she could have threw a drink in your face, called security, could have turned her back to you, but she's having like she's being respectful, but you're not being respectful in that sense. So again, for me, it's really that is like you said, it's not common sense, but that is again, it's about respect. It's how would you feel if your man did that to you?
Facts. No, I mean, I guess I gotta go to Miami at one time.
We're
I
having.
don't know if y'all remember. Y'all seen my TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see my TikTok. No, but the situation in Miami was not similar to this at all, but it was a situation where I'm in Miami, staying with a chick or whatever the case is. If you don't know the full story, go to my TikTok and go on like a 10 different video rant about it. But anyways, I'm staying with a shorty. Me and my mans, we and her, all her friends go out to the club and whatnot, right? And I'm standing on, we got a table, we got a section, thing like this. I'm standing up and she's like on the couch behind me.
Okay.
So I'm right there. So my man tapped me like, hey, bro, shorty over there bad. I'm gonna go holler, bring her over here. Cool, whatever. So he bring her over here and she does real estate down there or whatever. So he like, hey, yo, like, come here. So the table's here. So I like lean forward and go like talk, and he introduced me or whatever case is. I lean over. And Shorty John like grabbed me like, yo, like you really about to talk to Shorty in front of me? I'm like, nah, like this my man's work. And exactly, but at the same time, like that escalated to a whole nother level where she stormed out the club. She stormed out the club. Text me, told me to get my stuff out of her crib. I go get my stuff out of the crib. Then she kidnaps my stuff. My luggage. I'm sitting downstairs and I'm like, what am I do? So at this point, I couldn't get upstairs because it's one of the like fancy jumps where you can't get upstairs. So I call the police.
Yeah.
I just did whatever I did. At this point, bro, I'm not about to go do no reckless stuff. So I
You
call
would
the
bring my
police.
clothes down.
And she puts the police out. Like, nah, I skipped a step. She put her homegirl was trying to speak some logic, like, bro, if you done with us, let him go. Give him his stuff. She like, you can get out too. I like to.
She went Martin on her ass. Get out.
Get the stuff.
The police came downstairs. She came downstairs crying. Her report, my report. She ended up bringing my stuff back to be like, my flight was at 9. Had to be at the airport, obviously, like 8, 7. She broke my stuff at like 5 in the morning.
Yo.
It was crazy, bro. I got go to my TikTok if you ever just _ Jason Miller. I go on the whole story, but it goes into that joint where you know.
That's petty wop right there.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts in itself. But for me personally, I'm like, y'all, I really feel like I want to see how you move, especially if it's early in the stages. I want to say early and late, but if it's early in the stages and it's texting,
What's that?
now I want to know early though, because I want to see how you, like if we go on a first date and yeah, somebody hollered, I took you, we out together.
We on a date.
So at that point, you are taken for the day. Like I don't care what you thought. Like
You do it.
exactly. Tomorrow you do what you want. But you want to see how somebody move, and especially if you don't know I'm watching. That's what I really want to see. If you don't know I'm watching, I really just want to sit back and see how it moves. So I think that's important to really like you get right.
Say, man, you know who somebody is when they don't know you watch it.
Yeah.
You are who you are when no one's around. Fact.
So the next kind of segue off of this is how do you move? Because y'all have children, y'all have children, and you see your child's mother moving on and whatnot, and now you got to accept that they're moving on, and they're moving on with somebody else. Like, how do you deal with the new person or the new significant other in these situations, or experiences, stories, how you would move, all of that?
Yeah, I don't have any stories, but I've been divorced since 2020. And
You haven't seen your chick since then?
I've see that we co-parent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we co-parent.
Has she moved on?
No, don't care. That's just not, that's just, I don't have any feelings towards it. Like, the only thing I'm focused on are my kids for real.
Right.
Because I mean, like I've set my kids down and we had a conversation. Like I'll tell my kids, like I divorced your mother as my wife, not as your mother. She will always be that. I'll
Right.
support her. We're still parents and we still co-parents. So if she moves on with somebody else, that's perfectly fine.
So that's the part I'm diving into, because you all have kids. So now that affects how your kids interact or whatever the case is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you deal with that part? Because, you know, sometimes you got the other hand of this where it's like, don't bring that new chick around my son or around my kid. Nah, 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 nah. So like,
But
y'all
again,
have
so,
nothing.
but what is that? Like, what is, you're telling about bringing a new chick around my kids, your kids, but are you more, is that more for you? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is that more for the woman or for the other person? Or is that more for like the kids? Because at the same time, you don't have no impact on who I bring around my kids. Because they're with me, they're my kids. I'll bring whoever I want around at that time.
So you don't mind whoever they.
I don't look, as long as they are being respectful, my kids are being respectful
Okay.
towards them. They are, no hands are being laid, no, you're not doing nothing crazy, not disrespectful to my children. Like, I'm okay, bro.
100%. I think that's how it should.
That's a tough one, man. Cause I agree, I don't care what you do in your personal life, but I do care who's around my kid. And the tough part is, I can't control.
You can't control.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I do have to, even if I was to feel away, I haven't had no experience like that yet. There's no doubt my mind, she's out here, you know, trying to figure that out, but I haven't had any information get back to me.
Yeah.
That, oh, this is Mr. Such and such, such and
And
such.
that's the way it should be. If you're doing stuff, you shouldn't be doing it like, you know, you shouldn't be moving crazy. You feel me? So like, it should be respectful to me. And I think that's just her respecting herself too. Respecting
You got stuff. You just like, whatever.
That's got too many big numbers to be. Don't care, no. What y'all got going on? If I was like to call my kids and they get to call me and they good, I can,
That's it.
I can go to the moon.
You can go to the moon, as long as you bring it back on something.
Take the cell phone like it is. Call me, I get there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's funny.
I want my days. That's it.
All right, man. So look, I got another one, right?
Mhm.
Women always say, I want a man that can lead. And it's a very vague statement. So let's go into this conversation of like, what does it mean to you to lead? Because I mean, granted, we don't got no woman here to act their perspective on what they mean, but at this point, all we can do is hear what you're saying and saying, all right, bet this is what I think leading you or this family or whatever the case is. I mean, it's a lot of, every man thinks they can lead, and there's a lot of different leadership types. And we got friends and different people that move different lanes. So let's get into yours and others that we see.
I'm gonna speak. I feel like, you know, in the last few years, I've kind of just been in a different space. And you know, me being a younger, I feel like I always felt like money or just like having income, like no matter what it is, like just as long as you have some income, not just no petty shit, but just having some income, you can kind of take care of yourself. I always felt like that would be enough to lead, but that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not what I learned. That's not all. That's it takes more than just money for.
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, granted, you can have money and provide, but still have a loss, I hate a house and chaos.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what I didn't really take into consideration when I was young, because me really not having a steady income. Well, you know, once I get steady income, it's gonna be good. You know, I can pay some bills and this and that, and you can't do that. Certain people, the way they grew up, certain things happen in their life, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, man, money can never change that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it may be some things you presented with that you never even dealt with in your own life. So it's gonna be a task you dealing with these things with somebody that you call yourself in with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's all in the respect that I mean, some certain females just want somebody who can work a job and just help them out, and that's leads to them. You know what I'm saying? But you may got a definition of leading. I mean, you know, we all, man. We all know we think leading.
Yeah, I think it's different types of leadership in different types of situations, right? So, I do believe in like you lead from the front, right?
Mhm.
You lead by example, you lead by, setting the expectations, setting the rules, right? When it comes to certain things, but you also lead by delegating, right? And like understanding what everybody's strengths are. So if I know that my girl is better at, finances or better at, doing certain things, then I'm gonna say, hey, can you do this, right? And I'll do this,
Mhm.
and that's just basically, again, putting people in the right position
Mm-hmm.
to be successful, and that's making us successful as a family or the couple, whatever it may be. But yeah, because I think that that's the biggest misconception is like leading. People think leading is telling, is I'm telling you to do something. I'm in charge. You got to do this kind of thing, and that's not what leading is. Leading is empowerment. Leading is actually talking to somebody and actually motivating them and say, hey, you will be good at this if just this is how you should just how you should do it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you make sure that we get this taken care of? I'll take care of this.
Right.
Hey, where do you want to go to eat? Hey, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna go to this place tonight.
I'm about to say that.
That's the hardest thing is finding a place to eat.
Leadership is picking the food.
Typically, it's that.
Right on butt.
Like, where are we going to eat? What you gonna say? Oh, want this. Nah, you say, this is where we're going tonight.
I think it's just planning it out. You know what I'm saying? Getting that part done. What you think, Ramon? It's your your form of leadership as a man, because there's a lot of different ways to go about this.
Yeah, no, I like what he said. But specifically, I guess in a relationship, it is a lot that go into it because, like he said, my strengths might not be her strengths, but I think a leader is humble enough to realize, oh, that ain't my lane.
Yeah.
But I will pass this on to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I got your back.
and we see some of the most influential CEOs out here. Like they say, like, man, they don't know it all. But what they're smart enough to do is be like, oh, you know that. Huh.
Yep.
And I think
No,
running
do that.
huh?
We know who do that.
Do that.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
I know who do that.
yeah. But
Yeah.
managing a household, I think the toughest thing for a man is to lead a woman emotionally.
That's what everybody was getting to. Yeah. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Because, man, just the patience that a man has to have with a woman who's in her feelings or
Yeah.
uncertain, because they're emotionally driven. There is a bit of patience that goes into it. But as men, bro, I'm just being real.
You're responsible for her safe space.
You get annoyed because another part of leadership is the people that's following you who may be uncertain. They gonna blame you for it.
Right.
Oh, the ship ain't even sank yet.
It's always your fault, and it's never your recognition of that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a thankless job. It's like Father's Day. It's a thankless job.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, like if the ship hasn't sank,
It's pause.
okay.
You boss.
You good?
Yeah.
What's going on? What did you say?
I got
Yeah, you gotta go.
Oh,
Let them exit.
okay.
You ready?
Correct.
All right. So it's thankless. All right. So we're gonna get back to this
Yeah.
this whole leadership topic. But my man Stunner, he's over time.
Yeah.
And he's got an exit. But I appreciate you being here, brother.
guys.
Hey, before man, obviously you'll be back 100 more times. We got some other things to do, but man, I really want to say I appreciate you coming out here and spending some time with us. Getting it in.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? We keep this good conversation going, but my man Stunner got we got moves. We black, we started late. But hey, good to see you, Brody. Thanks for coming out. As always. Love you too.
I'm gonna be out. You good?
You know, bro.
Oh, it's man. Thanks. I'm wrong. I've been on that show.
All right. Hey, I need a job the behind the scenes and sit y'all. Sorry. I'll be moving around. What we move? No, I'm talking about Corey. He go let him in.
It's cool.
All right, we ready?
Oh, you want to keep us? Okay. I'm at the giant gonna take a break now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut that down. Good.
It's wrong.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I'm good. All right, so
Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, not here.
That's a killer motion. Okay. Copy that.
Alright, so now we can like,
You wanna kill that mic?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute it. How would you do it? Yeah. See that.
Ready? All right, and we're back. We don't have any commercials, but we did take a break. So no, my man Stunner had to step out, but we touched on a good topic about different forms of leadership and how different men lead. And you were touching on a good point that leadership is about money and how you provide for your family, but a lot of times, like I said, the leadership is the emotional space that you provide for your woman to be emotional, right? Because we all know we're logical, they're emotional, and they lead with that, but sometimes they need a space to get the emotion out so they can come back down to the logical basis. And we have to, create that safe space because some men are emotional. And the first thing, if you become emotional, now you're in an argument. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you can't show emotion, but at the same time, you have to know when.
That's not always true either, because I feel like even when you're stoic and you don't argue, you don't go back and forth, they kind of want that emotion sometimes, so it becomes more of a, you know what I mean?
So
What
I'm saying is you can show emotion.
I hear you, yeah.
I mean, you show emotion, but at the same time, you still gotta balance yourself out in this. Like, man, you going back and forth. You see, y'all not getting nowhere.
You gotta be the cool.
You gotta be the coolest one in the room because you really gotta all right, this part ain't working. So all right, let's try something different. Because this ain't working. But I say that in the sense of leading in the space, because it's not always an argument. Sometimes it's just a touchy topic, or it could be a normal topic. It could literally be going to get food. Because I'm pretty sure I heard people crash out, full on breaking up after real starting because it was like we couldn't pick what we were going to eat. So I mean, it's just simple things in that space. But I think personally, for me, being a leader is not only delegating and finding out that, hey, this might not be my strong suit, this is her strong suit, all of those things. But I think for me, it's really a space of understanding that it's still on my back. You know what I'm saying? It's still on my back regardless of how this goes. I do want your support. I do need your support. I need all of that. But at the same time, you're looking for me in direction of how this family is supposed, how this family will go. How will we be spending this money to get to the next level or whatever the case is? How will we, go on a date or whatever the case is, or anything. You put the thought out there first. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. And putting the thought out there, how is your partner affected by this thought also? So a lot of times we're putting the thought out there and it's just like, oh, well, this works for me, but does this work for us?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that leadership side is important to me, but it's also a personality. It's more money. It's a lot of things into it.
Jay, you hit on something too, and be a moment of transparency, because I was married like you, bro, for 11 years. While we're men making real decisions in real time, and we don't have all the answers all the time.
Facts.
It's the amount of resilience you gotta have as a leader, because I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I made a decision that ended up costing us, and my lady uses that as leverage to be like, see, I told you, da, 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 da. That's one of the moments where I can't be emotional, right?
Yeah.
But my pride is hurt because it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking about how I think an effective form of leadership is to take ownership, right?
Big one. Accountability and ownership.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think that too is like, there is there's no one else to blame. right? There is no finger pointing. There is no, like, as a leader, you have to take that, like, you got to take that on. Like, if it was a win, you won't get credit for it. If it was a loss, it's your fault, right? We said it earlier. And that's just unfortunate. That's just how it is being in a leadership position. I don't care what company you work for. I don't care what program you manage. I don't care what project you manage, what relationship you've been in. You know, you're going to take the blunt of the responsibility, but you may not get the accolades and the cheers and the rah rah for it. You know what I mean? If it's successful,
You get the accolade in the fact that you led it.
right?
You led
You
it.
know that.
You led it.
It's a self thing, but it's really more. And the people who know. Right? And I think that's the most important part.
Well, your woman should congratulate you on that, and if she doesn't, then I mean, it's a conversation.
So, yeah, and some people don't know how to do that because that is again managing those expectations. Now, that's like great job, or is that what you're supposed to do?
True.
Is that part of job description, or you go above and beyond, right?
And it's all in how it's good. I feel a good woman would say, "Babe, you did a great job." This and
Right.
third. But at the same time, like you said, some things aren't always a great job, pat on the back type thing. Some things that was what you were supposed to do. Like that was the right decision. And I was waiting. It's really a no-brainer because we all have been in situations where it was like we sat back and like that was bonehead. Like that was jot down. You know what I'm saying? And then you really, like you said, you got to take ownership for that. So those are the ones where it's like, yes, no, congratulations. That's what you're supposed to do. But there are ones where you made a risky decision or something that was for the greater good and it was supposed to get there. But if, like you said, if you out of the joint gambling and you tricked off 10K and now you got to go home and now you got to take ownership on like
massage
but that's that dumb stuff. But a lot of people, some men won't take that. They'll be like, "Bro, shut up. I'm already frustrated."
Well, and again, that is so because it's so that's so hard to just think that that's how someone is supposed to react to that.
True.
Like, legitimately, right? So it really depends on, look, again, what you have been exposed to, right? Because most men don't know how to do those things until they get into those situations.
True.
Because they may have been raised by a single parent. They may have, their father didn't lead the same way. Times are different. You know what I mean? It's just, and it's you may have had all boys, now you got all girls. You know what I mean? You may have been around. You may have been the one of 2, 3 boys, and now you have daughters. So it's a different dynamic in how you handle it, that. And I can tell you right now from exposure, if you got a boy and a little girl, you parent them a little differently. As a man, you parent a little different. I'm a little harder on my son, and I'm a little more, I would say lax on my daughter, but it's super protective of her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my son will figure it out. Like I got him when he needs me. I need him to figure it out. Like, but I'm here and like coaching him through that. It's a different type of aspect. My daughter, I'm protecting her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I handle it. From a man leading my family, I protect that's another portion of the leadership is protection. It's provided the protection. And that's physically, that's mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
Protection.
So you gotta be able to have that. You gotta be able to
Protection. I like that.
So on that protection piece, right? I mean, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier as far as the scenario about, you step away,
Oh yeah.
you come back, you see, she and another dude face, et cetera, right? So as a man, right, we can talk about that in the dating phase, maybe girlfriend, boyfriend stage, right? Suppose it's your wife though, right? You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, this is something where, as a leader in my culture, I understand the vulnerabilities of the people on my team, right?
Right.
And it's like, let's say you notice, like, you know what? I noticed my lady, she needs a little bit too much attention. But I'm already in love. So is it a man's job to protect her from her vulnerabilities by having those conversations, or
it's like
that's like trying to protect the crack addict from you may not get cracked today, but if you're looking for that shit, you're gonna find it tomorrow.
And I was just about to say that. I was gonna say if they are still yearning from attention outside of you, and that's a conversation.
That's a choice.
That's a choice. If that's not addressed and you're not comfortable with it, then you gotta say, "Hey, yo, clearly my attention is not enough for you, and you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do something else." And they have to adjust themselves on that side because don't get me wrong, as a man, you want certain attention. Sometimes you married long enough, and us, you have friends and things they married so long, they like, bro, I just want to be out in it. I just want to be in it. Just I don't want to do nothing. We all got a friend that be like, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be in it. So we all got cravings for attention because I'm like chicks love to go out and be like, I just want to be my girls and just get catcalled at. They want to say no. Like, no, I'm married.
I still got it, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's a different side of it too. But if you're saying it from an aspect where you feel like she's with you and still getting attention, yeah, we got a problem.
So,
That's a problem.
and that's crazy because I will tell you this right now. Some people will say this. That is your responsibility. And to set those expectations, like, you know what I'm saying, to manage that stuff. So, and like, which is crazy because at the same time, here you are leading, right? And here we are as a couple. So if I'm leading, that means I need you to have my back. I need you to protect me from stuff I can't see.
Yes.
I need you because I need you to literally have my six. Like if I'm leading us through this jungle, I need you to make sure nothing behind me comes up and bites me in the ass or does something to me. I need you to make sure that, again, you got me covered. So in that situation, like it's you telling her, like, come on now, babe. Like, what? Really? How would you feel if I did that to you?
True. I think that goes to like the wild, right? When a wolf fights, the female wolf gets under his neck, and she like, you gonna fight, but I'm gonna be right here. You ain't gonna get this. And the lions really be out there. The female lions do all the hunting, they really be out there. So at the same time, as men, sometimes we have to realize that we gotta let them fight a little bit. We gotta let them breathe and make their own space and then, step in. But like you said, if it is putting you in a tough space or a space that like, babe, your chick is always putting you into some stuff. Come up there, what you at? Like, yeah, we got some. That's a reevaluation of like that. You need to get a new chick. You know what I'm saying? She has some things she need to work on.
I be thinking two females that be doing that shit. Everybody hates Chris Mom be doing that. I don't need this job. My man got two jobs, man. And then the chick from 5 Heartbeats. He always like we play. It's like every time I come out, I gotta prove my love. Yeah, that's just stuff. That's
real life. Some women don't really even understand that they're putting their man in a messed up space. But that's the side where they gotta consciously, literally, work on that. So lastly, I wanted to go into another topic that a good friend of mine brought up, and it's about relationships, and it's trauma bonding. And I feel like at some point in our lives, we all have trauma bonded with someone. And trauma bonding could be you just broke up, you lost a family member, anything.
Yeah.
And somehow you get into some trauma pussy. Y'all think I'm lying?
Wait. What kind of
That's
You're laughing like you ain't never felt like some trauma.
I don't know. I'm not listening. I need your definition of saying
Trauma.
trauma.
You call it some trauma. You heartbroken.
Okay.
You just broke up, and that person, maybe they didn't just break up, but they fresh out or whatever.
Band-Aid or boom.
Pretty much. I mean, we all have been there when you are bonding on a traumatic experience. It doesn't have to be the same traumatic experience. You're both coming from a hurt place and you're trying to heal together, but it's not going to work out because neither one of you are taking the time individually to heal.
Yeah.
So trauma bonding is a real thing, and we see a lot of relationships. You see people go from this situation to that situation really quick, and it's like, oh, it's great, and it's like, y'all both sound like trauma bonding. I don't understand how people like be right out of one joint to the next.
I don't know necessarily feel like that. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know if that's necessarily trauma bonding. I feel like that is basically you're both operating in an unhealed relationship. Like you guys are navigating in unhealed waters. And I don't think that's necessarily like trauma, because I feel like trauma bonding is like we are in agreement on what I'm like. I'm going through some stuff, you going through stuff, we continue.
I think you unconsciously trauma bond.
Yeah.
I don't think it's conscious. Like you don't literally say like, yeah, I'm going through, you going through, we should go through it together. No.
Forget
You
him.
find a peace, you find some space of peace with someone that is not fully yoked with you, and now you're spending way more time and energy in a space that you're not supposed to. And your trauma, they're filling the void. And now you're overlooking a lot of red flags, you're overlooking a lot of other things That's trauma bonding. That's when, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you're not consciously agreeing like, yeah, bro, we both toxic. Let's get it. That's what I mean. And a lot of times people don't know that they're unconsciously trauma bonding. They're literally looking at it like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm moving on, and there's a third. And so you skip a lot of red flags when someone is feeling a hurtful void for you.
Yeah, that's space, that void, that navigating that void is tough. I think that, yeah, a lot of people have been through those situations where, especially sometimes, like you said, we talk about accountability so much. I mean, that's where you truly have to understand like where you are. And like, you know that you're not healing, you know what this is. This is not that type of thing. You might want to even communicate that, like, hey, listen, you're feeling space, I'm feeling the space, right? You know, I don't expect us to be together type of thing. But like, while we're here, we'll just enjoy each other's time, and we kind of like
That's still trauma bonding.
agree. But again, it's not subconscious. It's more like it's a conscious thing. Like you both know it now. So is it?
That don't make it bad.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's like, but again, it's at least at that, to me at that point, like I don't think either one of you like should get hurt.
I don't. It's like you never go into it with the intention of hurting, but at the same time, it's like neither of you have taken the true time to sit with yourself, and if they're sitting with God, which you should, but if that's not your thing, but sit with yourself, sit with therapy, whatever it may be, but really take time to heal because you're so used to having someone, you're so used to being next to someone, so used to having support and things like that. This person fills that void and you hold on to it longer than you should.
So let me ask you this one, Jay, because I'm processing what y'all saying, because I had kind of like a misunderstanding of the trauma bonding. So, okay, a girl who was dating a broke nigga,
Okay.
she gets connected with a guy who got the bag,
Okay.
but in his past relationship, let's just say he was a simp.
Okay.
And the last girl took advantage of me and my money.
Right.
But the perfect match, I guess, trauma bonding is, well, this dude ain't never buy me nothing. And I'm connecting on, oh, you're purchasing me stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that trauma bonding? Or am I should reach in with that? Or
That could be that could be a
Or that way, if you say that the dude is used to doing stuff and now not doing that no more, and now he gets a chick that is expecting that from him, that's just a bad.
that doesn't expect it. I'm saying
That doesn't expect anything from him. I guess that.
I mean, she's so broken that he just bought her dinner. Oh my God, you're the greatest thing ever.
Got you.
Is that a
I think
form?
that's still that's a
Okay.
form of trauma bonding. Like it's just a different way about it because like, you know, I never deal with another broke dude again. So now I'm dealing with money, but you're only seeing,
Focusing.
yeah, he's attractive and has money. But he might talk to you like crazy, he might do this and do that, but you like, yeah, but he just bought me this and he did this because I've never had that before. So you need to go heal and understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's trauma bonding and vice versa. Like trauma bonding could be you dated an ugly chick all your life and you got your first bad joint and all you slim, I'm all in. And she is just she outside looking at, we all haven't had at least one friend when you looking at him like, hey, Slim. Dog, she ain't it. Like, nah, son, she bad. I mean, like, bro, you look stupid right now. I see her out. You are the trick, simp. But to them, that's the baddest chick ever. This gonna be the one, and you sitting there looking like, bro, they don't know they going out bad.
They said you gotta let them go, man. I mean, you gotta let them do their thing.
So you just let your homie just go out bad every day? I mean,
So it's like this. It's like, is he gonna stop?
right.
Is he gonna stop?
I mean, we all got a friend.
I mean, what do you got to like? What do you got to do? What do you got to do? You got to prove to him, you know, I'm pull her. Watch this. I told you she wasn't nothing. No, that's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
you unfortunately got it's lessons learned. Sometimes you got tough love is love too. They say so. Sometimes you got to allow that person to kind of go through that stuff. It's like, and you know it's going to happen, and you just got to be there and support that person. I think.
You're 100% right though, because as men, though, I think we go about trauma bonding differently than women, especially relationships like that. But if you got a homie that's looking crazy, you let him know a few times, then you be like, bro, hey, let that man go. But don't come over here asking me about nothing. But I feel like females will say, yeah, don't ask me about nothing. But at the same time, it's still like they gonna be there for your homegirl. This and the third. I think with the homies, it's like, hey, bro, I don't know what you crying for, Slim. You knew exactly what it was because I told you she was
I showed you pictures.
I told you she was going and whatever the case is. So
So let me ask y'all this one though, because I've seen this scenario, right? So you got him, I got him, right? Let's just say that, right? The part that can be confusing for some guys is when you know it's like, bro, I know you can get them.
yeah.
Why are you so caught up in this one joint, right? And the thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, I want to hear y'all insight. Sometimes I'm focused on, oh, I got it. But I'm not realizing, oh shit, let many niggas get it. But I'm so caught up in, I'm so used to getting them
Yeah.
that the day I saw her, I'm like, oh, I want her. And I'm just focused on what I did to get her, not knowing the whole time, like,
That's low hanging fruit.
You know what I'm saying?
For some dudes. I mean, I agree. I think this was twofold because me and Dante was laughing at this. Everyone was like, "Yeah, bro, I got her Instagram." Shut up.
Yeah, that's good.
But
Let
at the
me
same
follow
time,
you out.
you and I was just talking about this earlier when you talk about you chasing joints. Like you
Legit.
chicks are out after you. They after you, and you like, yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
But the one you want, that's the one that you be like, she
She
is
got
small
smaller.
shit. Oh, you like this. But it's like, bro, you getting the joints. That's not the one I want. I mean, the one you want is actually you, not the one she want.
And what's crazy
And that's
is
tough.
crazy is like even when you look back and you be like, man, I really wanted it, but I'm like, she wasn't. Oh,
Nah, you gotta have time with them. When you in it though, when you in the
but you mean, it's like, man, I don't know what it is. I want that.
And it take a minute for you to get out of your space to realize, like, you know what? That not only did I not need her, I don't want her anymore, and I don't know what I was looking at that time. And it's a blessing. Sometimes God will bless you that way you don't get it, because you'll look back like, man, I missed one. But it be times you like, God, I'll risk it all to get this one here.
But so what happens when, let's say, something like that happens when you are like focused on that person so much and then you actually do pick them?
And they not what you
And they
expect.
not what you expect.
Ooh, that's the worst. That's the worst, right?
I be like, man,
That's
I see what you did, that guy. I
no.
see what you did. You sent them.
That's-
damn.
That's the 10 with no personality.
Mm.
Like you be like, dog, you see her, she got an Instagram, you see her out, you finally get her, you hang with her, you just like,
I see why you saying.
never mind, never mind. Because some chicks don't know they're born.
Yeah.
Some chicks do just think they're the coolest, the funniest, and not know like Slim, you are. But they need a boring guy to be excited to. But if you like your personality's above theirs, it's like, this ain't gonna be fun at all.
And I think that's like that be the case in most times, like when you legitimately get to know somebody. And I don't even think like most times like you truly know, like you can be dating somebody for like months and you think you know them, right? You know what I'm saying? You think you know their personality, but you really like there are some times like I've been around like with females, like I just can't get my personality out. Like I don't know what it is, like I just can't get comfortable.
They don't bring
I'm like, I just can't get comfortable with this person. You know what I mean? It's like, now, is that their fault or your fault? Or is it just
I
like,
think it's just out of
it's just not,
like
it's
if you
just not.
can't naturally bring
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
You can't naturally be yourself, you're in a tough spot.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that'd be a tough one. You know, like, man, I really like this person. They check off boxes, they meet all these things, right? But it's like, man, it's just, I can't get comfortable with this person.
I think that is one of the hardest parts of dating. I think one thing I want to get before we kind of wrap up and get out of here is that dating, I feel like females get this confused all the time, dog. And maybe dudes do too. I don't date dudes, so I don't fucking know. But female wise, right? I feel like I'm sure men confuse this too, but females will confuse the fact that yes, I got your number, we're talking to you, I took you out, and then it's like found out what I needed to know. And I'm good. And it's like, whoa, why you switched up this and third. And it's like, yeah, like this is not for me. Like it's boring, or your personality's too much, or you this or you that.
Yeah.
You too dry, you too ratchet, you too this, whatever, you too bougie. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But then it's the conversation that you gotta have with, you don't have to have, but you end up having with them, like, so wow, you just switching up and this and the third. I'm like, I'm not switching up. I just found out everything I needed to know in a short amount of time.
Sure,
You lost my attention in a sense, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the tough part about in dating, especially, you know what I'm saying, when you date with intention sometimes too, is like,
And you get straight to it like representing next.
yeah, and and the thing, but I think sometimes you know that shit like from jump. You know what I mean? And like what you trying to like, you know, this person.
That is one thing I want all women to understand and hear me clearly.
Mm.
No. Don't let a man tell you like, I don't know. We know.
Yeah.
Because we all got chicks that is like, oh yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
Mhm.
And then you got chicks where you like, you gotta fill out and find out. But it's always a chick that will walk in the room and you'll be like, hey Slim,
Yeah.
if I get her, I will leave all of this. But I leave her. Like,
Until you get them and you were like,
and
I want all my friends back.
Take us back. I want to say that's exactly what you like. All right, I'm back. Oh, man. That was false alarm.
See what happened was,
Nah.
right?
You're right.
Yeah.
No, man.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
I thought across my mind when you said that, and this is like, I think the scariest part, not to take this too far, but when you want a woman so bad that you're willing to leave yourself.
So
That's a bar. That's a good bar to lead this up on, bro. I really like that one because we gotta have something to segue back in this. But that was a bar, man, where you meet a woman so fine or so good that you really leave yourself. That could be a bad thing, or it could be a good thing where it elevates you.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that will elevate you to make you want to step into another
Step
level.
out of
Man.
comfort zone, man.
So, man, listen, first, I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in to another episode of Friendship and Flow. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on Apple Music. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on all of the platforms. And if not, follow us on TikTok or Instagram and all of those good places, man. So I just want to say thank you to you all. If you have any good topics and insight that you want us to talk about on Friendship and Flow, please let us know. But overall, man, I just want to say thank you, man. Anything y'all want to leave the audience with before y'all go? You know what I'm saying? Any good gems before we get up out of here?
Fellas, be yourself, stay yourself, and no matter what, don't let these women do you dirty.
Oh man. No, I think that yeah, I don't want to ramble on so much about the topic that we talk about, but yeah, I'm with you on that one. Definitely be yourself. Enjoy the time, like every moment that you spend with somebody can literally be, can define like where that relationship goes. So take the time to get to know somebody, ask them in-depth questions. Stop asking I think these surface questions a lot of people ask. What's your favorite color? Oh, it's my favorite color too. No, you got to dig deep. I always ask, say, hey, so, in a relationship, how did your last relationship, end? And do you take any responsibility for how that ended?
That's good.
And I think, because I do want to know if I am dealing with somebody who can be accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that is a huge, especially like I said, I'm older, man. I ain't got time to sit here and dealing with somebody who want to blame everybody else. Because I'm sorry, you're not gonna be in my presence. So I want somebody who's accountable. Yeah.
All right. I like it, man. And just for me, man, I just say, like, fellas, we know, man, let's stop wasting these ladies' time. Don't waste your own money because of this time, bro. It's expensive out here today. But all of that said, man, thanks for tuning into another episode of Friendship and Flow. And, let's go. Hey, so I need to do the intro for the audio.
So that's
This
solo.
whole time. Yeah, go if you want. Yeah,
You stay.
No, I was saying, I just saying, I didn't know if you wanted this out of the,
It,
okay. This is
audio. What's the audio?
I mean,
Oh, okay.
you can zoom straight in or whatever.
Okay.
All right. So what? Good.
Sorry about that. You good?
What's up, friends? I want to thank you for tuning in to Friendship and Flow. On today's episode, I'm joined with my good man, Ramad Powell, and we also have my good friend, Donovan Gaspard, and my other good man, Baby Stunner. Tuning in on our podcast today. Our topics, we really cover a lot of good things. Today's topics, we talk about the ways we lead as men and what does leadership look like to you as a man. We also talk about trauma bonding. And what is trauma bonding? A lot of people get in these relationships and they're not healed and they want to find the lowest hanging fruit to connect to someone. So this is a great podcast that we get into a lot of conversations that gives a good perspective of men's perspectives and what we think, you know, a woman's perspective on these type of things are. But overall, man, another good Friendship and Flow episode. So stay tuned, tune in, and let's go. Good. Good for me.
And then the finishing bow. And then the dough.
Clap.
Yeah,
So you know where to end.
yeah.
That's it. Good
I'm
stuff.
at the friendship and flow.
We gotta get back in the flow of things.
All right, man. Cut them live streams off, man, so I can have my phone back.
Nah, it's behind the scenes still.
When BTS still on?
BTS.
What's up, y'all? If y'all tuned in, thank you. I appreciate you. As you can see, this is how it goes behind the scenes. We got a lot of custom edits, man. You can get Kim, Dante, Corey. Go ahead and put yourself on there. I mean, y'all there anyway.
Oh,
shit, I
turn the phone off.
Yeah,
There
good.
you go. That's it.
It's all good.
It's yours.
Okay. Okay.
All right, YouTube.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
Chris?
I was traumatized from last time, so. People checking everything.
You stepped on my motherfucking jeans. What is that? It's fun to kick his fucking ass. Back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
We good, Dante?